gotta up the game sound since we can't, since I couldn't hear it at the very beginning, since we're not on headphones today, because I don't want to be on headphones today. At least, you know, not until potentially later. I don't know. I don't plan to go on to headphones today. I've got 4 hours to stream today. I need to be off by 5 because I have my 5:30 p.m. class. But I'm good to go until 5. We're gonna finish Christmas, and then I'll probably try to get through a bunch. I don't know why I'm coming in quiet. I'm wondering if somebody fucked with my gain the last time I was recording something. Is that any better? It might be, it might not be. Let's see. Is that better, or am I still... Make sure it's using the right microphone. Yep, it's using the right microphone. Huh. I can do this, too. There we go. Alright, I've upped myself by a couple decibels. There we go. In theory, that should be helpful. I don't know why it's coming in quieter all of a sudden, because I haven't changed any settings. It just happens to be coming in quieter for some reason. Anyways, I've got till 5 p.m. If we've got some time, we'll do some super Gokuryaku grinding. Whatever. Oh, Jabber. Yeah, required unknown servant. I don't like that. I do not like it when I have required unknown servants. I'm not a fan of this. Alright. Especially since I'm trying to bond my team, and therefore my team is kind of shit at the moment. Could have sworn we were on a map, but I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking back to the last chapter. I'm thinking about Salem with the map. What? Okay. I didn't click skip. I'm assuming that's supposed to be happening. I can also forget which direction ups my gain, but I can turn my gain up a little bit. I don't know if I just turned it up or down. We're gonna find out. Cause I don't, my microphone's sitting upside down, so left is right, right is left. Jaguar Warrior, truly a fearsome opponent. Yep, I'm glad I've been able to hand out so many presents. Zerko's happy about it too. Bah, bah. Alright then, I think now's a good time for that second Santa illustrated story I promised. And since we're flying to our destination, I believe I will play a flight attendant this time. Ladies and gentlemen, flight Xmas 1, bound for the 6th gate, should be touching down in approximately 1 hour. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened and that your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright and locked positions. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight movie. Nowadays, one can travel great distances while comfortably seated and even be treated to a film. It is so very much better than walking. I wonder if airplanes are good civilization or not. I mean, they're convenient, but they're not comfy, and that's because of the companies. It's time for Gil. And Santa's. Get to know Uruk. King of Uruk, I've brushed up on the Underworld a bit, and there's something I'd like to ask you. One thing I learned is that the Underworld is home to a god of life. What's that about? Life doesn't seem to be a big part of the Underworld. Does this god help to grow the plants? Oh, a most excellent question, Santa. You are correct. There is one rather peculiar god to be found in the Underworld. His name is Dumuzid. He is the god of livestock, rich in wisdom, but bereft of courage. Dumuzid, I've never heard that name before. Dumuzid, later known as Tammuz, became the god of death and resurrection. But before I can tell you his story, I must tell you the tale of the greedy goddess. For this man has the great misfortune of being Ishtar's husband. It is a great misfortune. I love that. I know you need the god of shepherds, but are you sure I'm the best choice to play him? Did you make sure to clear my portrait rights? Still, I don't mind doing it since you're paying me extra and all. So, who am I wooing this time? I'd be fine with a rich heiress just coming of age. The hotter she is, the better. Then again, I guess money is more important right now, since running a proper farm is very expensive. I want to raise sheep, grow wheat, brew beer, and hold tours. I also have 10 wives, so I'll need a huge house with a separate bedroom for each wife. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm powerless to resist the allure of wealth and fame. That's great to hear. Yes, I've got wealth and gold to spare. Oh, yes. Now then, are you the fool who married me? The immediate flip to that face is perfect. I guess you haven't learned the difference between bravery and recklessness yet, have you? Feeling weak, strength fading. Can I go home now? She's nothing like the goddess I expected. Not to say that she isn't beautiful. Buddy, you would be lucky to catch Quetzalcoatl. I see, so Dumuzid is an idiot. Indeed, I hate to say it, but Dumuzid only became a god after acquiring authority. Before that, he was the king of Uruk. His reign came between King Lugalbanda's and mine. At any rate, Dumuzid's greatest weakness was a lust for glory. He foolishly believed that marrying Ishtar would lead to him being worshipped by more people even than her. So he didn't even love her? How cruel of him. That's something only he knows for sure, but marry they did, at least on paper. As Ishtar's husband, Dumuzid gained a position amongst the gods and began whiling away his days in Uruk. Oh, I guess that's fair. If he's talking about Ishtar, it's fine. Little did he know that Ishtar would shortly cause an incident that would drive everyone mad. Ishtar's descent to the underworld, the story of Ishtar's defeat at Ereshkigal's hands. After she lost her life in the underworld, the surface fell into a panic. You see, Ishtar was the goddess of fertility as she inherited her father's authority over the harvest. So with her suddenly gone, crops were bound to fail. What a pain she is. She causes chaos when she's alive, and even dead she makes no end of trouble. She is, as they say in the human world, the sort we cannot live with nor without. She's basically a fortune stone too powerful for humans to use. At any rate, the wise god Enki resurrected her body using the grass and water of life. However, don't mock me. The laws of the underworld are absolute, and any who break them must be punished. Enki is no exception. As the ruler of the underworld, I cannot simply let anyone go between here and the surface as they please. Her body may be restored, but her soul remains under my domain. That's not changing, no matter what sort of gifts you try to ply me with. The only thing I'll accept is another soul in Ishtar's place. Otherwise, the whole balance of the world will be thrown into chaos. Ereshkigal is certainly responsible, isn't she? Why can't Ishtar be more responsible with her own life? Believe it or not, that greedy goddess is responsible, at least in her own way. Part of her acutely feels the weight of the responsibility her divinity confers, while another part enjoys it, and yet another respects it. All that aside, Ereshkigal really had no desire to destroy the surface world. If anything, having Ishtar running around the underworld was nothing but a nuisance. So the Queen of Kur sent the Queen of Heaven free, although only temporary. Jesus, I read that entire sentence off. So the Queen of Kur set the Queen of Heaven free, though only temporarily. Ishtar wasted no time making her way to the surface, where she ran hither and thither to find a soul to take her place. But there was no god that would possibly consent to being a prisoner of the underworld, not even for her. Don't tell me she forced a human to take her place. No, she did not. She may be rash and impetuous, but she is still fundamentally good. More importantly, her pride would not permit another to save her life. So until and unless someone gladly volunteered to give her their soul of their own volition, she would never let someone else take her place. Furthermore, her sacred prostitutes were the only ones who were truly willing to trade their lives for hers, and not even Ishtar would willingly sacrifice one of her own servants. Thus, Ishtar resigned herself to her fate and headed back to the underworld, but not before making one final stop at her city, Uruk. There she saw her husband mourning the loss of his wife. Oh boy. Yahoo! Springtime is here again. Oh, I'm so sad about Ishtar going to the underworld. Go on, everyone. Eat, drink, and be merry. There's never been a better time to celebrate. You're looking at the new patron deity of Uruk. Now I'm the one in charge of all of its wealth and riches. It's so sad that she's gone. The only time I felt sadder is when I hit it big in the stock market. Oh yeah, he's in big time mourning. That's awful! I mean, and his wife is Ishtar. Is it really that awful? Is it? Indeed, Dumazid was holding triumphal processions every day of the week to celebrate Ishtar's death. Of course, Ishtar was not happy about it, but even the other gods found themselves a bit disgusted. Much as they understood how he felt, they couldn't help but deplore his foolishness and poor taste. See, the secret here is you needed to wait like 6 months to a year. You gotta let the mourning period go by, right? Just like when you're widowed, right? You gotta let the mourning period go by, observe all the traditions and stuff, and then if you don't like them after the mourning period, then you can start dancing on their grave. You've got some nerve, you dimwit. I love the little actual footage asterisk. I didn't think you'd be all broken up about my death, but I sure as hell didn't expect you to make it into a national holiday. If that's how you want to play this, then no more Miss Nice Goddess. Galu spirits, here's my substitute, right here. Take him. Ah, crap, it's the Piper, Ishtar? Wait, no, I did nothing wrong. All I did was take your bank accounts, your pin, and all your worldly possessions for myself. I promise you I didn't do anything illegal. You must understand this was all very above board. Ereshkigal, please listen to me. I believe I have a right to contest this nomination. But Ereshkigal refused to listen to Dumazid's pleas and accepted him as Ishtar's substitute. Dumazid did everything he could to fight this. His many desperate attempts included begging Utu to turn him into a serpent and asking his older sister, Geshtanana, to hide him, but in the end, he was caught and taken to the Underworld. I demand a fair trial! What did I do that was so wrong? Nothing. And that's the problem. Had you just mourned for Ishtar, things may be different, but... Why would I waste my time on that? If one patron god dies, another one has to take their place as soon as possible or the economy goes kaput. This isn't over, you know. I'll be back for an appeal. Even if he did bring this on himself, I can't bear to see my little brother like this. Ereshkigal, would you please reconsider? Ishtar may have refused to accept me as her replacement, but I can still take my brother's place. If the cosmic scales require a soul for a soul, can't you just let me stay in the Underworld instead? Geshtanana, I can't believe you'd go that far just to help that worthless good-for-nothing. Very well. Out of respect for your devotion, I will give Dumazid the same sentence I did Nergal. If he is willing to leave half of his authority here, I will permit you to take your brother's place for half of every year. If Ereshkigal relaxes the Underworld's laws that were set in place by the old Anunnaki deities, she'll be the one punished for it. She knows that, yet she's still willing to show mercy, never mind how hard it must be for her, being saddled with the Underworld all by herself. You have my deepest thanks, Ereshkigal. I hereby swear that I shall attend to your every need during my time in the Underworld. I know that grapevines don't grow here, but I'm sure I can at least bring you their scent. Geshtanana. Hey there, sorry to interrupt your moment, but I think I'm gonna bounce. Got stuff to do on the surface, sis. Oh, and I'm gonna take the Water of Life with me, so in exchange, I'll leave this authority behind. It's the unbeatable power I acquired during this whole kerfuffle. The authority over serpents and gazelles I used to transform and make my escape. How cool is that? What? Hey! What am I supposed to do with the authority of a womanizing jerk who only knows how to run away by turning into serpents and gazelles? Ugh, why couldn't he have at least left behind his authority over sheep? My god. Thus, Dumazid returned to the surface as the god of resurrection and was thereafter worshipped as the ruler of death and rebirth. No doubt it was the most humiliating and disastrous experience for him. King of Uruk, there's one thing I still don't understand. Both Nergal and Dumazid returned to the surface, which means there must be a way to get back. So why did Ereshkigal stay in the Underworld? It's Sumerian myth. Oh my god. Sorry, I was up really early this morning because I had an appointment across town. In Sumerian myth, did she truly stay in the Underworld all her life without ever once going to the surface? That would basically make her a prisoner. It would be like spending eternity inside a stone chamber. That was her role, and the sort of person she was. Someone had to serve as the pillar of the Underworld. If she were ever to venture to the surface, the Underworld as we know it would be destroyed. For better or worse, she cared for the Underworld far more than necessary. She trusted her love more than her desires. Thanks to her devotion, Uruk's underworld remained peaceful and orderly. She would never abandon her duty merely because it was hard. That was the greatest authority she possessed. Do you understand, Santa? She was the only one who could manage the great feat of ruling the underworld in all its frigidity. And that concludes our in-flight movie and Santa's second illustrated story. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, that makes even less sense now. I see. I'm sorry my story wasn't clearer. I was afraid this might happen. I must have inadvertently polished it too much and taken it to the realm of high literature. Good question. Even in Sumerian myth, Ereshkigal doesn't seem like a bad god at all. You know, that's a good point. Ereshkigal doesn't have a reason to do this. So, if not her, then who is attacking Chaldea? Do you have any idea, Seki? Oh yes, Dumazid is part of this too, but he wouldn't do anything unless there was something in it for him. Ah, Master, down there! There's another servant of the same type as me in front of the 6th gate. Yeah, Zira Herrera. Look up Starborn Cafe. I think that's what it's called. It's on AO3. Starborn Cafe is pretty good. I didn't ever read... I haven't read the sequel because it wasn't finished when I read Starborn Cafe. But I'm willing to bet it's pretty decent. Let me really quickly just... we want crossover, Harry Potter, and... I keep a spreadsheet. I keep the spreadsheet. Yeah, okay, I've read that one. Let's see. I've got like 4 listed in my spreadsheet currently. Because I'm going through the old stuff I've read. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna send, I don't have the link for Starborn Cafe right now. I'm gonna send a different one to chat though in the fanfic group. That's called Starborn Cafe, right? Maybe it wasn't called Starborn? You've distracted me slightly, but that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with such a distraction. Actually, you know what a better thing to do would be? Search by tags. No, we're searching by works, and then we're putting in a pairing, because I remember the relationship. Okay, it's that one. Should only be so many. Okay, so we added the search. I know it was complete. Okay, that drops me down to like 1 page of results. I'm thinking it might have had a different name now, since I couldn't find it looking up that name. Ah! Huh. Yeah, okay. Oh. Here we go. There it is. Found it. You know what? I think I remember that. I've also read some of that pairing. One of the things I think the thing I dislike a little bit about the AO3 search is that, like, apostrophes and accents on specific letters do count in the search term. So like I looked up Starborn Cafe, but because I didn't put the accent on the E, it didn't pull up, which is regrettable. Anyways, move that down and head back to, go back to FGO now that I've sent a couple of fan fictions. I did, Slayer of Destiny I think writes a lot of good works. Because I've read through some of their other works as well. Crossovers are interesting. I think they can be really good and really bad. I should probably just like go ahead and send some like of the funner ones that I've read, I think, to chat at some point. Anyways. Evening, fellow Underworld travelers. I've been touring this place myself and just happened to get here first. You can call me Mr. Sheep. You really are the same type as me. But why are you wandering here alone? Who are you? Didn't I tell you? Touring this place. I'm not at all associated with the Underworld, and I'm not your enemy. Sometimes I like to toss out the odd spoiler, too. After all, I'm not on Nergal's side, either. Oh, there you go. Now we know who's running this. Nergal is the one attacking your base and holding Ereshkigal prisoner. Well, more accurately, it's less him and more the malice he left behind in the Underworld. Now that the gods have left Mesopotamia, they can't materialize unless humans explicitly summon them. I swear, I can't tell if he's just that resilient or that hell-bent, no pun intended, on holding a grudge. Usually, he wouldn't amount to more than a pile of residual thoughts wandering around the Underworld, but with Ereshkigal weekend, I suppose he decided to bet it all on one last move. He's trying to steal Ereshkigal's rulership of the Underworld and reign supreme as a god once again. See, I'm a lot more sketch about crossover fics being unfinished. Like, I pretty much refuse to read unfinished crossover fics because I think the rate of completion on crossover fics is a lot lower than the rate of completion for single fandom fics. So if it's incomplete, I mean, I usually put complete as a factor in my searches when I'm looking at crossovers. And I know that excludes me from really good stories that are probably still being written, but I also don't want to really get into something and then have it never be finished. The age of Nergal, god of the sun, is long over. But Nergal, god of the Underworld? Maybe not. Oh, T.H.E. Why are you sitting there crying? I let you in. It's warm. You have food. Don't complain. Unlike Mesopotamia, the Underworld is still alive and kicking, so to speak, so if he can become its god, he can take the place over. This rumbling is coming from nearby. You're not the only one here, Brother Sheep. I'm sure not. Nergal's been hiding out here, waiting to ambush you. He thought he could keep would-be intruders out by closing the Underworld's gates, but you two still made it this far. That pissed Nergal off, so then he figured he'd take you out with a trap. Too bad for him, I wasn't going to let him end this story on such a grimdark note. Who wants to see a Christmas story where Santa Claus never shows up? I certainly don't. Cursed incubus, how dare you interfere? As if Santa Claus wasn't bad enough, how did you learn of my plan? It should be impossible for anyone outside the abyss to know what transpires there. Oh, that? Trade secret. Let's just say I know more little birdies than you might think. You really let your greed get the better of you this time, Nergal. Peachy, stop it. No. Even if you do become king of the Underworld now, what do you think's going to happen? Are you really that ticked off about losing to a girl? If you'd only bided your time and waited for Ereshkigal to fade away, there would have been no one leaking your secret plans. What do you know, you uncouth peeping nightmare? Let us see how much you can chatter on after I've killed you and your little friends. Oops, seems I've gone and poked the bear. Looks like we're just going to have to fight. Very well, Santa, you too, Master of Chaldea, my old friend. If we want to celebrate Christmas, we'll have to beat this evil ghost of not Christmas past first. Oh.
よし、戦いだ。苦手だけど全力で行こうか。
Buddy, take a chill pill and go. Was editing Shimosa last night to make sure that it went up today on time. And I was laughing a little bit because I was like, oh, it's a little funny that Knickknack and I were talking about how Sculptor's not usually a frontliner. He's normally like a backline holdout to just do a ton of damage when you have no other choice. And I was like, that's not how Coulter works for me. My Coulter is absolutely a frontliner. Worth dropping. Oh god, why does he have a charge ready? He's like that. I should have used Invincible. I did. Ay vey. I didn't even see he had all of his charge loaded up until the very end because I'm an idiot. Yeah, decidedly. Who would have thought? Oh, fuck off. Alright. Not quite the best buff I could get, like, altogether on Coulter, but I put a lot of buffs on him, so, you know, it didn't do an insignificant amount of damage. Yay! I did see that Dakota Doyle just sent something to chat in the anime chat about the drawing gifted to Johnny Depp of Jack Sparrow that was done by Oda. I saw that yesterday and I thought it was the most amazing thing. I was like, that's actually so cool. Fuck off, buddy. Ugh, I was so close. No, you weren't. I still had one more backline. Glad that's over with, eh? You were pretty tough out there. Oh, and I should apologize for writing him off as just a residual evil thought. I'm shocked he had such a grudge that he was still surviving on it thousands of years after Ereshkigal. Yes, that's the troublesome part. Just because Nergal is gone doesn't mean the plague goes with him. Even as we speak, Ereshkigal is attacking Chaldea from the abyss in order to kill herself. You see, in order to help you, she broke the ocean with the goddess. In consequence, she should have lost her spirit origin and returned to the normal Underworld system. But she couldn't do that. It's because there are still humans at Chaldea who remember her, isn't it? Gods die when faith in them evaporates and there is no one left who remembers them. Ereshkigal tried to comply with her oath and disappear, but because of all the people in Chaldea who remember her and the records of her battle stores there, she wasn't able to do so fully. So it isn't that she bears any animosity towards Chaldea. It's just that if she's going to disappear, she has to make Chaldea disappear too. Ouch. I imagine Nergal must have gotten into her head. Look no further than the fact that she's already finished her ablutions. She chose to cut out that part of herself so that she wouldn't be a burden to you. The reason she didn't react to seeing you is because she's not the same goddess she was back then. You saw her yourself back at the third gate, right? How did she seem to you? Okay. Now that she's not under the influence of a human avatar, she's the cold-blooded queen of Kur that the myths made her out to be. The problem is that Ereshkigal never much liked her true self's sense of responsibility. After she got rid of her memories of what happened back then and returned to being the same goddess she was before, she couldn't stand the thought of letting herself off the hook just by forgetting about you. Now that Ereshkigal knows about the outside world, her heart is shaking the foundations of the world. Ereshkigal decided that leaving the Underworld in that state was too dangerous, and so too she thought was this version of herself. So she tried to erase her own existence and leave Nergal in charge. As we speak, she's bathing in the pure water of the abyss in an attempt to dissolve herself. She thinks that's the best way for her to take responsibility. I swear, depressing enough for you? Then again, I should have realized that breaking the goddess's oath could end this way. If only she could have disappeared on her own and spared the rest of us all this trouble. You bet! You know me, I'm always 2 steps ahead. Individual resolve and personal dignity can be nourishing for the soul, but that in itself isn't really enough to get me motivated to help out. Which is why this is your call to make, Seki. If you want to save Chaldea, you'll have to defeat the Queen of Kur. But if you let Ereshkigal disappear, you'll be playing right into Nergal's hands, and I really don't think you want him ruling the Underworld in her place. Souls would suffer and disappear, the air would go stagnant, maggots, flies, and decay would spread everywhere. In the end, the whole Underworld would be nothing more than a graveyard. Come on, Master. Ereshkigal is waiting for us in the abyss. I have presents to deliver, and you have to save Chaldea. That's why we've come this far. Right you are. Besides, just getting to the abyss will be 80% of your battle. Don't worry your little head over it too much. Oh, and as far as this gate's lock, pardon me. Here we go. This ought to take care of things. Oh, we gotta... It's the Christmassy. That's... What is that? I guess you could say it's a dream that a different you wished for. I burned a ton of calories to make it this far after all. It's only fair I leave with something rare enough to be worth the trouble. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat it. Setting aside that it's not really to my taste, it isn't even from this universe. Rest assured that I'll take good care of it, at least until you wish and you manage to find one another. Okay. Stonehenge-ass gates. Okay, Santa Claus et al., it certainly looks like this is goodbye. Did you enjoy this? I certainly did. But don't let your guard down. You'll be up against what is arguably your most terrifying foe yet at the 7th gate. Someone who belongs to neither the Ereshkigal side nor the Nergal side. They are desire incarnate and want nothing more right now than to beat you two into a pulp. It would be safe to call this foe the greatest demon Mesopotamia ever encountered. Be ready to make the leap and to be disappointed. The greatest demon. Could it be the other pillar of the Underworld? Now that I've fanned the flames, I think I'll take my leave. Farewell, Seki of Chaldea. Next time, come see me directly. Hopefully that future will be one that brings hope to the far reaches of the land. Oh, Merlin. You are always such an interesting character. Such an interesting character. Nope. How many sections are in this chapter? Hello, Freshard. Does anyone remember? Is it 8 or 9? I think it's one of the two, right? Oh. Jesus, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I feel like I need coffee or something. Man. Okay. The adventure has come to an end. By this time tomorrow, the Underworld will be closed. Today is the last day I will be able to look up from here and see the sky. The smell of dirt, the fragrance of flowers, the colors of the wind, the sheer height of the sky. Turns out none of it was anything special. If that's all the surface has to offer, the Underworld is better off without it. Not to mention, it's way dirtier up there thanks to all that life. Now I know for sure that my Underworld is darker, quieter, bigger, and cleaner. So it's not like I'm jealous. Nope, not even a teeny tiny bit. But I did have a lot of fun traveling around with her. All those blooming flowers that Merlin guy brought with him have disappeared. Everything that reminded me of her is gone. Come to think of it, I tried several times to make flowers bloom here, didn't I? It was hopeless. All I had to show for it after thousands of years was a bunch of dead seeds. Don't be sad. The Underworld is completely barren. It's not your fault they didn't grow. The gazelle droned on like usual while I glared at the sky, fighting back tears. The Underworld doesn't need flowers anyway. It's not as though they're anything special. I put on a brave face and agreed, however reluctant I was to do it. Who needs flowers? The poor things would never be happy here, even if they did bloom, dark as it is. Lady Ereshkigal, preparations for the ritual to transfer your authority are complete. Now that you have broken your oath, you have no right to rule over the Underworld. As long as you harbor such doubts, it is only a matter of time until this place falls into disorder. Which is why I must ask you, please, cut out those memories. Return to the perfect woman you once were before you sinned and became an imperfect goddess. Once you have done so, you must sleep forever in the abyss. Through your sacrifice, the Underworld will continue in peace and prosperity. Leave the rest of us. We will see that the Underworld gains a more fitting ruler. All of this is to ensure the Underworld's survival. Please, fulfill your final duty as the Queen of Kur. I let myself fall into the abyss. I cast away this new me that was created when I gained this avatar. How strange. Usually I would be crying from loneliness, but right now I'm actually smiling. Now that it's all ending, just thinking back brings a smile to my face. I've been so lonely, but back then I had so much fun, I can't help but be happy. Goodbye, memories of the surface. Goodbye, first friend I ever made. Thanks for all the lovely conversation. I wonder if I'll ever be able to listen to another of your stories while I look up at the starry night sky. Alright, even if I do, I won't be me anymore. I'm about to beat this thought process out of you. Ho ho ho, Santa has nothing to hide. I'm just not quite sure how to explain this since it's a bit complicated. Don't look at me like that. This is awkward for me too. It's even rather frustrating. If only I didn't have this slight fever, I'd be able to fill you in as coolly as Brother Sheep. Bah! Bah! You think so too, Zerko? There. I'll give you some nice hay later. Anyway, don't worry. Everything will make sense once we get to the abyss. Look, there's the 7th gate now. Only one more left to go, Master. Me neither, and I don't think they're hiding like they were at the 6th gate. I know the Brother Sheep said that the greatest of Mesopotamia's demons would be here, but... The sheep are terrified. They're scattering like baby spiders. Why would they... something here? Ah! Up there! There you are. You got a lot of nerve trying to get the jump on me. If anyone's gonna make it all the way to the bottom of the Underworld, it's gonna be me. No way I'm letting Seki and a rookie Santa beat me to it. It's gonna be me. Let's do this. Mana, maximum power, maximum energy. I'm gonna rewrite the whole god record with a single strike. Who the fuck is this? This divine aura is unbelievable. So you must be the demon of Mesopotamia. Ow. That's right, it's me, the ruler of Venus and war, the embodiment of beauty and fertility, the blazing supernova synonymous with Mesopotamia. Ishtar, soaring across the sky to avenge her humiliation in record time. God damn it. It's Bitchtar. Sweet, and my idea to blast through the gates before I could be punished worked awesomely. No more black mark from the Age of Gods for me. It's the start of a new legend. Bah! Bah! Ishtar, what are you doing here? Did you come to see Ereshkigal too? Huh? Why the hell would I do that? I couldn't care less about her. She and I have completely opposite divinities. I've said everything I want to say to her. Anything else is her problem to deal with. Me, I'm just here for revenge. I mean, come on, how am I gonna set a new course record once the Underworld disappears? And since it looks like Ereshkigal's not gonna get in my way, I thought this would be the perfect chance to dominate it at full strength. And I was right, things turned out perfectly. Not that I ever doubted they would, since I went at it with everything I had. This is the same option. I'm not a demon, I'm just taking this seriously. This is who I used to be back in the Age of Gods, you know? Right now, this goddess has got her new manifestation of beauty and war. I'm basically Super Ishtar here. Bah! Bah! I see. I had no idea you wished to restore your tarnished name so badly. Disgracing yourself even further just to erase your humiliation. I guess the Sumerian gods like to live dangerously. And thoughtlessly. Say what you will, you outsiders could never understand why we hate each other so much. Anyway, I see you're out on yet another adventure you didn't really think through, Seki. I'm guessing Gilgamesh talked you into this. Either way, this is way beyond you. Not to mention letting a human go to the abyss? No way. Out of the question. Now come on, let's go back to the surface. I'll even take you there myself. Don't worry, it's not gonna get wiped out. Worst case, Christmas will just be ruined is all. I was planning to take care of Nergal myself, but you already got to him, right? In that case, the Sumerian fever will take care of itself. It'd take 7 days for Ereshkigal to wipe out all of Chaldea with a plague. And she'll disappear before that happens anyway. Got it? So come on, it's not too late. Go back to Chaldea while you still can. Remember, the Ereshkigal down in the abyss isn't the same Ereshkigal you knew. She has no idea who you are, and the second she sees something alive in her underworld, she'll try to kill it without so much as hello. So come on, you don't need to bother with a goddess of death like that, right? Fuck off, Bitchtar! I see. Just gonna ignore my warning, huh? Well, in that case... If you won't listen to reason, I'll just have to beat some into you. And since I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, I think I've earned the right to go a little nuts. Get ready, Seki. I'm gonna test you to make sure you're strong enough to set foot in the abyss. I'm gonna give you the fight of your life. This'll be way better than anything Ereshkigal could pull off. Ooh. No, that took a second to load. Oh, ew. Buddy, why are we supercharging ourselves? I have no clue. I did not look. I should have. Yep, she did. But you know, brute force. You can do a lot with sheer brutality. Alright, now I am gonna check what that little thing is. Okay. Attack down, death down, increased damage taken, and okay, alright. Alright. Alright, buddy. Oh! Oh, he still has all of his power-ups on. Oh, I was not expecting that. Jesus. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I just had a microwave get dropped off, so I need to go pick it up off the porch. I was a little bit concerned because she had a break bar, but I guess I didn't need to be. Oh, something I lost, but I was really going all out this. Okay, where is my audio? You didn't mute yourself. My video is still connected. Yes, I see the... Huh. Oh. I really thought there was no sound. No, it was just muted. Like, it just wasn't playing any music. What the fuck? That's annoying. We win, Ishtar. You fought well. No, the fuck you didn't. And I can tell you acted out of concern for Seki's safety. No, the fuck you didn't. But please, let Seki handle this. Don't you trust her? No, the fuck she doesn't. Damn it, I can't fib when you're being all earnest like that. Look, I do trust her stupid side and all, but... Okay, you win. I'm kind of wiped anyway. If you've got the guts to go toe-to-toe with Super Me, you should be able to face a rescue goal without just dying instantly, at least. Fine, go on down to the abyss if that's what you want. But what are you going to do about the gate? I was planning to smash through it, but I don't have any magical energy left after that battle. Do you have a way to break it? Come to think of it, how'd you get past all the other gates anyways? We opened them with the presents. Now that you're here, this should work out nicely. When someone receives a present that makes them truly happy, the gates count that as them being saved and open. Are you serious? What the hell happened to this place? A once-in-a-lifetime collaboration between Christmas and the Underworld. May I, Master? Ho ho ho! Here you go, little flying girl. Oh. Hey, thanks! I'm always happy to get a new jewel. Ishtar's so easy to please. So, this isn't the right gift, but Ishtar seems happy with it. Bah! Bah! What's with that look? I really am happy about it, okay? But, okay, if I'm being totally honest, I guess I'm just looking for something that's a little more exciting or touching. My god. Well done, Master. I knew you would have an idea. Can you please tell me what it is? What do we need to make Ishtar happy? I don't fucking know. Is it a giant ATM? Is that sort of terminal device? It looks like a cataclysmic noble phantasm. What is that? It's awesome! Talk about thinking big. Imagine a temple that takes people's faith and transforms it into plain old magical energy. That's a feat on par with anything the gods could pull off. Whoever came up with that's gotta be a true demon. Oh wow. There's the gate. But I guess now's not the time to be celebrating. I'll just file this idea away for later. Now that the last gate is open, there's nothing standing between you and the abyss, the primal sea that was once home to Enki, the god of wisdom. I wish I could go with you, but me being there would just piss Ereshkigal off. Good point. Seki and I will go ahead alone. You wait here, Ishtar, and if you sense any danger... I know, I'll swoop in and make sure Seki escapes with her life. So don't think you need to conserve your magical energy or anything. Don't worry about what might happen, just go talk some sense into her. Besides, thanks to these sheep, I think I've got a pretty good idea of why it's all Christmassy down here. So maybe, just maybe, you'll actually be able to talk that stubborn, gloomy teacher's pet of a goddess out of this. Okay, let's do it. Right, it's finally time to deliver the present I've been waiting for. Let's go bring Ereshkigal what she lost. Ugh, 3 pips. That's so annoying. Okay. It's a berserker. I want a foreigner. Gonna take that as a congratulations and not as an insult. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm choosing between Voyager and Abby Summer. Now, I've never used Abby Summer before, but I've also only used Voyager a couple of times, and I don't really know which one. I feel like Voyager would be better, but I don't know. My kit's kind of geared towards busters and evil servants, and I don't really know Abby's, Do we know if Abby is evil? Okay, so they're both AoE. Okay. I feel like let's give this a try with Abby, because at least I've got like some level of like buster effect in here. I know AoE isn't, well, I don't know how many enemies I'm fighting, so AoE might be good, it might not, but we'll see. Okay. If she's lawful evil, then she'll work well with Ashia if he has to come out. At least decently. I woke to the sound of waves. Someone had come to the abyss. It must be that human and servant. What fools they are, coming here even after I warned them not to. I may be losing my power, but I still won't have any trouble sweeping out a couple of pests. Let's make this quick. I don't have long before I disappear after all. Yes, I'm going to disappear here since I broke my oath. And yet, I don't know why. I don't remember anymore. The person I was when I broke the oath was the first thing I discarded. I may not know why I did it, but the fact that I'm weakening proves that I did it all the same. It's only right that I disappear, so I'll dissolve into the abyss and leave Nergal in charge. I'm not afraid, and I have no regrets. If I had to do it all over again, I wouldn't change a thing. But there is one thing I can't help but wonder about. I know I broke my oath, but my past self would never have done that, no matter what. So, I admit, it's kind of painful. Something must have happened to me that led me to do what I otherwise never would. And I'm sad and sorry that I can't remember what it was. So this is the abyss. There really isn't anything here besides this water. I've heard the herb of immortality grows at the bottom, but I can't seem to sink past these waves. Of course not. Did you really think a living creature could sink to the bottom of the abyss without even a guide to show them the way? Now that Enki is gone, the bottom of the abyss is not primordial, but hollow. To reach the bottom of this sea is for every part of you, down to your soul, to return to nothingness. A living human can never become part of it, just like they can never hope to soar among the clouds. You are trapped here now, repulsive visitors. This is the end of the line. You should have resigned yourself to dying on the surface. What do you hope to accomplish here? Did you come to save Ereshkigal? How foolish. No, not foolish. Disgusting beyond belief. The Queen of Kur felt ashamed of her irresponsible conduct, as she should, and chose to leave the Underworld to us. She vowed to make amends for ever helping Chaldea and for permitting them to record data about her. No doubt you came here thinking you could save her from her fate. But, as an outsider, the only thing you are accomplishing is sullying her noble sacrifice. Where, you say? Think what you like. This is no courtroom, and decisions here are not up for debate. All I require of you is your deaths here and now, for Ereshkigal's sake. Once you disappear, everyone who knew Ereshkigal will be gone. Faith in her will vanish completely. Do you understand? The reason Ereshkigal continues to humiliate herself at the bottom of the abyss is because you're here. You came to help her, didn't you? Don't you want to respect her wishes? Then I shall kill you myself. Once I do, the Underworld will finally be mine. The bottom of the abyss. An ocean. I can't believe it. Another hurdle right at the end. My sheep can cross a river if they really have to, but there's no way they can reach the bottom of an ocean. Well, I can figure that out later. Right now, Nergal comes first. Let's show him who's boss, master. Oh my god. I am apparently incredibly tired for some reason. I don't know why. Hello, Mr. Oh, fuck you. Alright, Abby. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, that's what I thought I read. There's a fair amount of damage. Oh, and she's got resistance as a berserker. Alright. Oh! Damn! Go Abby! Fuck off, Nurgle. It's useless. Our malice has taken root in the Underworld itself. We are the collection of voices calling for a new Underworld. You cannot kill us, only the Underworld's ruler can keep us in check. We can't do this without Ereshkigal's help. Seki, we need to dive to the bottom of the abyss and pull her out. Precisely. You have no way of doing that. The only path left to you is death. No, fuck off. This is a job for muscle power! What? A third prisoner? Who are... Wait, don't tell me. You're candles given human form. Wrong. I am the guardian of flame who awakens only at Christmas. My name is Leonimus the First. At least, that is what Lord Merlin asked me to call myself. I hope you will oblige. Jesus. Lady Seki, trust in my words and in my muscles. Look to your hand and grasp what you hold there with all your might. You already have everything you'll need. What are the keystones that guided the king of Uruk to the abyss doing here? Gather as much sand as you can. Do that, and its weight will lead to your salvation. 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 Now I see. The sand's weight can help us sink down to the bottom. Let's go, Seki. I'll hold on to you. Oh, Candleman, take care of that whiner for us. It shall be done. Handling complaints and suppressing riots are two of my specialities. All you need to worry about is speaking with the goddess of the Underworld. Thanks, King Leonidas. Not at all. Now go, descend into the abyss. Godspeed, my friends, Godspeed. Jesus. It's kind of like Babylonia 2.0. I don't know if that was intentional, but this feels a lot like Babylonia 2.0. Okay, Lancer. Take the saber. Ooh, take that. Okay, alright, because that's what it feels like. You are there, right, Seki? I can sense you, but I can't see you. I can't even see myself, for that matter. So this is the bottom of the abyss, a place devoid of light. I can't believe it. A human ignoring my warning and coming down all this way. That's the 5th time you've spoken my name. Now you're really dead. That said... whatever your reasons are, I really must commend you for actually making it here. So before I skewer you with my spear, I can at least ask you this. Why did you come this far, human? Why have you shown yourself before me? I see. In that case... can you still look upon me so fondly, even after seeing me like this? Her face, it's rotted off. Ugh. I don't know anything about you. Any memories I had of fighting by your side are gone. Nurgle told me about Chaldea. He also told me that as long as you're around, I'll never be able to disappear. I can't have that. Now that I'm losing my power, I can't rule the Underworld anymore. I have nothing against you personally, but I need you to go away if the Underworld is to survive. Wait, I've been thinking about this a lot, and it doesn't make any sense. I think it's like popping in my ear. also heard that you'll disappear even before Chaldea succumbs to the Sumerian fever. So then why attack Chaldea at all if things are going to turn out the same regardless? It would not be the same. Anyone who could reduce me to this state is far too dangerous to let live. Whether I exist or not, Chaldea is a threat, in which case, as the ruler of the Underworld, it falls to me to do something about it. So before I disappear, I'm going to make amends for my sins. When you are facing death, you humans put your affairs in order, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm using the last of my power to help the Underworld. Seki. Well, because... That's enough, Ereshkigal. You and your guests have said plenty. You have done your job well. Now I shall take over for you. The Underworld is the last bastion for the gods that have declined and vanished, a mystic land of darkness that the light of humanity can never reach. If you truly wish to protect the Underworld, then you will obey me. Do that, and the Underworld shall become a land where the dead writhe in pain. Do that, and it shall be reborn as a garden of terror, as a world of death, dust, maggots, and plague. I see. Now it all makes sense. That's Nergal's authority, the same one Ereshkigal laid claim to. When Nergal lost to Ereshkigal in the Underworld, he left behind his hatred, his rage. Now with Ereshkigal weakened, that rage has gained new life, and it's using Nergal's remains, his authority, as an avatar. It's basically Nergal's spiritual substitute representing his essence. Another ruler of the Underworld who would never have shown himself if Ereshkigal hadn't been weakened. Correct, Ereshkigal is the good Galu spirit, and I am the evil one. We are both incarnations of the Underworld itself. We both represent its future. Humans cannot hold gods to their standards of good and evil. There are times when so-called good decisions can kill an entire world. Now come, Ereshkigal. The time has come to fulfill your duty. Kill them and disappear completely. I am not the Ereshkigal you know. I am the Queen of Kur fallen to disgrace. It is only right for one who has lost their power to vacate their position. But before I do, I must make amends for the wrongs I have committed. I have watched your descent through the Underworld, mage from a distant land. I will even admit that I enjoyed it. But I cannot forget the ruin and disorder that you have brought to the Underworld. Now I will pass judgment on you myself. Alright, let's see if we can, I don't know, 2-rounder? That would be funny. Oh, Jesus. I don't have a good feeling about this. I really don't have a good feeling about this. I hope so. Because that's a lot for me. Little old me. Yeah, she's taking like no damage. It must be an amount of turns. It can't be breaking through that first break bar because she's taking like virtually no damage. I mean, she's taking damage, but it's in such a reduced amount. It's gotta be a break bar. Not a break bar, but a turn amount. Or her NP dropping.
摘み取ってあげましょう。
畜生
加減が難しいのよね。
つまり中だな。他にやることないの？じゃあこういうのどうだ？つまり中だな。他にやることないの？
じゃ、そういうのもあるよね。
おしめに災いは今こそお前たちのもとへと来たる。真剣花木の太刀。
とうとう風が吹く
最上に近い勝利だけど、
Okay.
戦う前に勝つくらいでいいかな。
Yay! Bond level. Now do you see, you never stood a chance. There is no one in the Underworld who can hope to defeat FGO. Absurd. You should have seen the futility of your struggle, but you persisted in this ill-conceived venture. Just how foolish are you? Is your skull empty of anything but air? Then again, humans were originally born from clay. I suppose there was no chance of you being intelligent. I'm sorry. I apologize for Nergal's harsh remarks. But I can't blame him for thinking that. Your recklessness defies comprehension. I will ask you one more time. Why did you come all this way? To save Chaldea from the Sumerian fever? Ah, so this is what it means to pour salt on a wound. How tragic. It brings tears to my eyes. Tears of mirth, you pathetic cretins. You've come all this way only to fail. I see. Thank you for trying to help me. I do appreciate that, and I'm sorry. But there's nothing you or I or anyone can do now. I cannot accept your kindness. I have no right. After all, I've already cast it aside myself. I no longer have any precious reason to... I have them. What? Huh? I was waiting for you to mention it. For a while, it looked like it might never happen. But you finally mentioned something precious. Which means this belongs to you after all. It's not right for me to keep it. Alright. Ho ho ho! Thank you for waiting, children. Santa is finally ready to deliver her present. Something a certain little sheep entrusted to me. The very memories that FGO discarded. Okay. You have FGO's memories. That can't be. How did you... Oh, never mind. FGO, kill her. Shut that foolish heroic spirit up before she can say another word. Well, you know, I'm actually really interested to find out... Oh, don't give me that now, you fool. You were the one who discarded those memories, remember? Enough of this. Lend me your body. I shall kill her myself. I can't let you do that. Deliveries must be signed for by their intended recipient. Doomzed! Doomzed! It's you! I told you, Doomzy sounds better. And to answer your question, I'm the one who recovered FGO's memories and kept them safe. I even threw in the gift wrapping for free. You're Doomzed, the god of shepherds? Come to think of it, I haven't seen you around in some time. What have you done now? I would prefer not to comment. I've never gotten along well with bull-headed boars like you. Now then, beautiful Altera, fluffy Seki. You did well to make it this far. I'll take it from here. Terrible Ereshkigal. What? Now is the time to return to your true form. Remember Nergal's authority, the brilliant light of the sun you once laid claim to? Now is the time for you to awaken to the sun's gleaming shine. As they say, no time like the present. Sorry, just checking something. After all, don't you feel like you could pull that off now? If these memories are truly precious to you, you should also start to shine bright. Proud goddess of the underworld, there was once a time when you didn't even know what the sun was. You knew nothing of the light. You did not know what it was that you admired. But as you are now, you might just be able to shine. What have you done, you foul creature? Her memories are even stronger now than they were before. They would have just disappeared if you'd let them be, but you went and reinforced them. How dare you use the water of life for something like this? Dumazid, whose side are you on here? We are both gods of the underworld who have been cruelly mistreated. Have you forgotten your humiliation at Ishtar and Ereshkigal's hands? The anger it aroused? Oh my, this is terrible. Just terrible. I think I'll turn into a serpent and make my escape. Dumazid! Shut up! Get out of my body now! What? No, we're being stripped away! This light, it can't be! Get fucked, sir. Oh yes it can. I'm back to my old self. And this light is nothing less than the heat of the glaring sun. In your honor, I hereby name it this. The scorching shrine, Kigal Meslamteya. It is the sun of the underworld. It shall be a mark of peace that warms its untamed lands. And, as for you, human. Really? It hasn't even been a month since all that went down, has it? It feels like it happened just yesterday for me, but I guess for you it feels like it's been way longer. I know, right? I mean, that's not important now. You really do just say whatever comes to mind, don't you? Still, I think I've powered up a fair bit since last time. But that's not important right now either. This is great and all, but there's something I need to handle. You! How dare you purge me from yourself? What happened to your responsibilities, Ereshkigal? What, you tagging me in something? Oh, bad Gamba. How long will you cling to that unseemly spirit origin? Do you plan to leave the underworld behind and be free, or perhaps to abandon it for a life on the surface? How dare you? I forbid it. All the hate and rage swirling around forbids it. You will disappear, and the underworld will be reborn. Don't get the wrong idea, Nergal. I admit, I'm not giving up this spirit origin, but I'm not sticking around for my own sake. I'm sticking around to protect the underworld. Now that I've heard your plans for it, I realize what my real mistake was. It wasn't breaking my oath. It was deciding to let you take over the underworld for me. You don't actually care about the underworld. You just want a place to call your own. A world that exists just to worship and glorify you. No way I'm entrusting my underworld to a god like that. This is a land of tranquility that exists to shelter souls after they die, to protect the longing they still have for their lives. Stop it! Stop it, Peachy. No! Bad, Peachy. Bad. And no one, human, god, or otherwise, gets to threaten that. I am Ereshkigal of the underworld, the Queen of Kur. On my honor, I hereby banish Nergal's residual malice from my domain. See, from my domain. Effective immediately. Alright, let's do this, Seki. I may have delivered the present, but I think I can afford to put in some overtime. The best celebrations are those you share with others. Now let's join forces with this goddess and play our victory jingle together. Probably not until I got a bunch of other servants I wanted to go to Doyle. Ereshkigal is best girl, but also, I mean, she's best girl in the context of, like, Ereshkigal versus Ishtar, you know? So, I probably would not be interested until I was done with a bunch of other stuff.
今カゴつけてるんだから死の女神エルシキガルが命じますいい度胸ね気に入ったわ好き放題扱ってあげましょう
well, but cats. But cats.
はち切れそうでしょひなた火薬の
次はね
Yeah. Well, I mean, cats, you know? First of all, cats. Second of all, well, we don't really have Sekhmet in Fate, unfortunately, no matter how much I want us to, because that would be fantastic. It's bullshit that we don't, but you know, God forbid. What do you think our chances are of breaking that first break bar all in one go? Oh, there we go. Okay. And the blue recharges a bunch of things, so that's good. Alright, so we've got one break bar down. We do have another one to go. Get fuck! Oh my god, I saw all those no effects. I assume that's the buff resist removal. At least that's what I'm assuming. Big hit. Okay. Got another enemy charged. Yeah, that's all those buffs and debuffs. There we go. Another break bar down. Taking a little HP down. Now, if I had my other outfit with the debuff removal, that would be really nice. But I didn't really think about that. They're gonna drop an NP. But not the worst. Could have been worse. Fuck off. That'll be an interesting round. I actually really don't want to get hit this next turn. Okay. I want to try to
でもまあ固く縛るわ
Conserve
地は天に天は地に
the hits I'm
逃
taking.
がしはしないわ
Yep, there we go. Charge my and I should have all my skills back, so I can at least have fly without getting hit in the
かっ
mean.
こよんでくれた
Oh!
のに
Damn it! I didn't realize she was gonna take a demerit at the end of the round. Okay, well that was not ideal.
我が天秤に集いひらめき
It's the poison, wasn't it? That's what it
宝石
was.
の声を聞けばよいのでしょ星の輝きを今ここに
Alright. I guess we'll go all in on the quick.
任せなさい
罠だ
Okay.
あなたも
Buffing characters! Fuck off! Fuck off!
全ては僕の
ぶっ飛ばしますわよ
You little dickwad.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地
え効果かしら
Man, talk about just slugging it back out. Yeah.
そう任
よろ
せなさい
しいので
効果しら光を
あなたも
Yikes. Just gotta survive it, you know?
任せなさい
よろしいので
Yeah.
罠だ
And he's gonna drop banana. AoE, isn't it, too? Yep.
悪い
Oh.
ないだ
Oh. Oh. You little dickwad. You little dickwad. Alright, well,
望むま
he's
ま
gonna
に
be good for
むさぼり
something.
ましょうぞ光の時これまで疑似神格並列接続
This is pathetic. This is sad. I mean, I'm gonna win. But it is sad, guys.
効果しら光を
勝利はあなたに捧げましょうマイマスター
All I have left is the exposition. Gah! Why? Why is this woman able to use my authority so well? No, why did I ever give her my authority? Does this mean I've forgotten the humiliation I endured, the hatred and resentment I felt? Yeah. I think also if I had just had the other outfit where I could remove the debuff once, because I could have rebuffed the initial, like, the debuffs to her. Yeah, Domon saved Christmas, guys! Genuinely. You were the only one fixated on that authority. Well, Domon and Luvia together. Domon and Estrella saved Christmas. But there's hardly any sense in pointing that out now. You are the malice that was born from your battle with Ereshkigal, so you don't know what happened afterward. Nergal was an arrogant god, but that arrogance was tinged with generosity. Nergal did not begrudgingly submit to his victor. He willingly handed over his authority to the goddess who defeated him as a friendly gesture of respect. But you never knew that, because you were left behind and forgotten. Yeah. That cannot be true. It cannot. I refuse to accept it. The Underworld is a land of suffering, of humiliation. It should be a world ruled by fear and lamentation. Just like me. That is how I have always been. If the Underworld was like that too, then both it and I could have remained a part of humanity's mythology forever. I understand how you'd see it that way, but I'm afraid you're the only one who does. It's sad when one simply cannot understand, isn't it, Nergal? You've been that way since the Age of Gods, which is also why you never had many friends. Oof. Rough. That's rough, buddy. I'm impressed you managed to make it back up here on your own. You must be a pretty good swimmer. I can't say it was as easy for me. I can't believe I couldn't use my rainbow rail underwater. There's only so much sheep can do, you know? If you want to get around the seabed, you should look for a dolphin or a heroic spirit with a submarine. Wait, Dumazid, you're really here? I guess I wasn't seeing things after all. But why do you look like that? Wait a second. That's the authority I always wanted, isn't it? So you stuck me with serpents and gazelles and kept sheep for yourself, huh? It's all about affinity. Serpents and gazelles simply take to you. At any rate, we're running out of time faster than a sheep loses its flavor. In a few minutes, this descent into the underworld will be over, and with time to spare before Christmas, too. Yeah, funny you mentioned dolphins and submarines. Once the date rolls over to December 24th, we shall all go back to our own times. Chaldea will return to December of 2019, and the Underworld will return to December 1 year prior. Of course, the time difference won't matter if you choose to stay here, but if you did, Seki would either be stuck in the Underworld forever, or emerge to find herself much older or much younger. Really? Wait, what time is it now? 11:30 p.m.? That gives us hardly any time at all. We finally have a chance to see each other again, and I don't even know what to say. I can see from your smile that you know this isn't the end, Seki. You're right, this is not goodbye forever. I can see you're very smart. True, even after all your hard work, you won't be leaving with a reward from Ereshkigal. Nor will the Underworld be throwing a party in your honor. That's just not the sort of place it is. But the bonds you've forged here are greater than anything more earthly. No, Ereshkigal probably wouldn't mind. You're right, since I did break my oath, I was planning to give up this avatar and go back to being my old gloomy self. But if I just said goodbye now after everything you've done for me, I really would be a failure as a goddess. You saved me. You've more than paid me back. From now on, I can hold my head high and continue to help you as this spirit origin, the Ereshkigal you know. Call it a Chaldean bond. I'll do my best to... I mean, depending on how your adventure goes, we'll still have plenty of chances to see each other. Exactly, though I'm afraid you will have to wait another year before you can be summoned. I'm sure it will be dull and torturous, but at least you will have something to look forward to. I know that. I'm a goddess, remember? I'm not going to go jumping the gun. I can wait here for another year, no problem. Although, you calling for me and me running to your aid are different things. So if you ever need help, even if it's not you, I promise I'll be there. I'll show up looking super awesome and be your totally amazing goddess of victory. Well, what's so funny? I'm gonna do a great job, okay? No, wait. Messing up is one thing, but if I embarrass myself as much as Ishtar did, just don't give up on me, okay? And if worst comes worst, just pretend you didn't see anything. Anyway, we don't need to talk about the future now. I really thought I wouldn't mind disappearing. After all, there was something I valued more than myself. So I figured as long as that was safe, it wouldn't matter if I was gone. No, even if I did disappear, I thought your world would just be fine without me. But honestly, I was really anxious. Even if nothing ended up changing, I wasn't sure if those unchanging things would remember me. Which is why I'm so happy you came all the way to the abyss just for me. Thank you for being you. Thank you for staying true to what you think is right, no matter who you meet or what happens to you. No present, no matter how grand or extravagant, could ever make me happier. What a wonderful smile. That alone made this whole journey worthwhile. Right you are. It's embarrassing, even as a sheep. But it's all a part of Christmas. Even a young girl who has always had trouble expressing herself gets to experience a little happiness. Indeed. I know now that Christmas is warm, heartfelt, good civilization. Although there is still one thing I don't understand. What was your objective, Doomsy? You hated the Underworld just like Nergal did. Well, I suppose your grudge should be against Ishtar and Ereshkigal. They're the ones who took your power and your life after all. So why did you help Ereshkigal? You misunderstand me, beautiful Altera. I am Dumazid. I don't take sides. Yes, Ereshkigal may have worked me to the bone and punished me relentlessly, but I still owe her a debt. And yes, Ishtar made my life hell, but I don't exactly hate her. I don't really see a problem with the fact that I once held a Goddess Downfall appreciation sale, and so I can't really blame Ishtar for making me take her place. Yes, I may have experienced great pain, and begged and pleaded for mercy, but I don't bear them any ill will. That's just how we gods think. What matters is that it all works out in the end. And this turned out very much to my liking, though it is a shame that I wasn't able to save Nergal. I see. I knew I was right to trust you, Sheep. I always thought there was something different about you. Not at all. I was blessed to find such a wonderful partner. In fact, I think I'm falling in love with you. If only you didn't have those marks on your body, we could have collaborated in the best sense of the word. Perverted sheep! I see you're just as fickle as your myths made you out to be. Tell me then, where does Ereshkigal rank on your scale? Good question. Ereshkigal has often lamented how there are no flowers to be found anywhere in the Underworld. But if you ask me, there is one beautiful flower here, and it's much closer than she realizes. Aww. I hate it. Thanks. Now, as lovely as it would be to end on that note, I believe it will soon be tomorrow for us. Oh right, Master, we need to escape from the Underworld right away. Quick, get on Zerko before it becomes the 24th. Hurry. Did you finish saying your goodbyes? Are you certain you have no unfinished business? I see. Yes, that is a lovely promise. That is exactly how Christmas should be. Very well then, hold on tight, Master. We're going to break out of the Underworld at Mach speed. But before we do that, I have a message for the Underworld as well. I don't know what I was thinking. I've been here all this time and still haven't said the most important words of the season. One could hand out all the presents in the world and they would still be wasted without these words. Would you mind saying them with me? I don't think I'm quite up to it on my own. Ho ho ho. Are you ready, Master? What is the most important message to spread at this time of the year? What else? Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Greetings to all. Yay! Okay, and there is my Altera. Oh, I didn't. Wait, did I actually just get a copy of Altera? Huh. Didn't realize. Okay. And something in the rare prism shop for me with her? If I feel like spending. If I can find it, Jesus. Oh, there they are. Wait. Too late.
まだ見ていくかい？へえ、便利なアイテムができたものだね。それぞれの事件を体現できないのはもったいないが、新しい出会いがあるのは喜ばしい。カルデアの旅をより良きものにしてくれたまえ。
Yeah, they were okay. I was like this is alright, but okay.
イルミネーションが街を彩る時期になりましたね。
By the way, I dumped like 4 10 summons into the friend point because of the Guda Guda thing. I didn't get a single copy of Nobu. Or not Nobu, but you know what I mean. Disappointment.
いらっしゃい。千里の道も一歩からだ。
Oh. Too late now. God, I have the super missions available. So I think I have to level her to send her. It's not. I have other servants I need to level at the moment. Which, speaking of that, who am I currently working on that has not been? I think I was working on the Mecha Ellies. Yeah. Where are my Mecha Ellies? Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a little of Guda Guda.
これが本来の私。チェイテ城を守る鋼鉄の守護神な。やっと満足のいく性能になったわ、マスター。ここまで来たら私たちは共犯よ。強いサーバントが欲しいのでしょ。なら最後まで私を鍛えてね。物好きな。
Constantly out of manas. Hey, is there anyone I'm currently leveling skills on that has skill levels available? Yes. Yeah, that's why. The fucking assassin gems! God. I know I don't have to level his skills, but I want to. Just a matter of preference. Oh, you have new skill levels. Okay. Yeah, I have skill levels available on anything I'm.
この領域に至れるとは
I've had him for a
運
long
命すら覆
time
せそうです
and haven't had him all the way up. Do I have any other ascensions at 3 of 4? No, these are all completely unascended. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna unlock wardrobe? Oh. Ay, wow, that... Interesting. Hmm.
イルミネーションが街を彩る時期になりましたね。有名どころで言うとアメリカの今回も無事に帰還できましたね。
Yeah, I really only have like 2 good archers and I just finished ascending one of them and I haven't been able to, and I can't level him because I don't have any wisdoms. But I think, don't I have to level her? Oh, they're Noble Phantasm copies. No, you're right. I was thinking Ascensions. Alright, let me do that for her. Why is Cha-Cha showing up? Oh, yeah, because I forgot to do it. I can do you two. Nope. There's my base. I don't think anything else matters there. Yeah. Love the conflicting information here. Behold, look how far along I am. I haven't been doing it at all. Peachy, get out of the closet! Peachy! Peachy! Peachy, get out of the closet. Come here. You are not a closet kitty. Now where are you going? Come here. Come here. Oh. Come here. Bubby. We are not hanging out in the closet. That is not where we're spending our time. Got it? Do you understand? There are better ways to tell me things about yourself, darling. You could just tell me. Her tongue is sticking out. My god, it was so cute. Her tongue was sticking out. Alright, buddy. You gotta go. You gotta go and not to the closet. Or even close the closet door. is that we do not have an outlet. And just so you guys know, I'm not reading the event. I'm not doing it. So cathartic to be able to click skip sometimes. Okay. I hate having to take assassins. It's so stupid. I don't like it. I'm gonna take a freaking berserker. Oh, are there? I didn't even know. Oh yeah, because I don't even know the servant. Yeah. Never mind. Oh my god. Why are there so many nobles? Jesus, that was loud. Fucking hell. Goodbye, nobles. I am afraid of Nobus in a car. I don't think that's a smart decision. One in doubt, a berserker. Unless it is a berserker themselves, then you bring a foreigner. Yeah. I would love summer Carmilla. Oh, it's gonna be a raid now. Jesus. I have like 30 messages. Yep, that's why I had 30 messages. Checked my fucking Discord. The best thing about story nodes is when there's no battle nodes and I can skip them. It truly is magical. Such a magical experience. It's a free court. Alright, I don't know what I need to... Oh my god. How do I unlock more points? Do I have to fight battles? Do I have to clear these? Is that what I have to do to get more points? Because I can't buy the points, right? I don't think so. Yeah. Okay. So I have to do those stupid battles that are available in one of the nodes. Not this one. This one. Yeah, okay. Alright. Oh wait, look, I've already... Okay, so at least I did something. Okay, so do I need to just replay them until I get enough points? Or are they regular free quests? Okay, so redo these until I get points. Alright. That makes sense. I hate grinding. Buddy, you put so much into your cha-cha. My god. I don't know. I didn't look yet. I mean statues. Statues and blazes of wisdom. That's what I would want. Yeah. Full disclosure, statues and blazes of wisdom. Always. Oh boy. Oh hey look! It's T.H.E. Is that who I'm supposed to be able to pull right now? In the friend point gacha? Cause I sunk 40 pulls, 50 actually with the free pull, and didn't get it. Or is that Nobukatsu? I don't know. Yeah, Nagao Kagetora is on, I'm so confused. My brain is not functioning right now. Yay, another bond level! How many Makai points did that put me up? Is Ruler Kagetora the one that's currently on rate up? Like in the summons. Yeah. Isn't Nagao Kagetora gonna be in the evocation shop? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, Knick-Knack, I'll use your... Is it a different version of Nagao Kagetora? Do I know this other version of Nagao Kagetora? I didn't know there were two versions of Nagao Kagetora. Did I just forget this from updates? I might have. I don't... Oh, well, if it's a ruler, maybe I need to roll up. Okay, so I just couldn't remember it. Yeah, I did just forget. Okay. No, she looked familiar. Like, I've seen her in the friend point summon, and I was like, oh, it's Nagao Kagetora, but she's coming to the evocation shop. Because I just totally forgot that there were two versions of her.
無駄ですよ。
Okay. Yeah. Saving for Skahak. I'm saving for Ashvathama. Oh man. That's a rough one because I didn't, you know,
了承それで
I wasn't planning on rolling on Migao Kagedora because I had just assumed that she was gonna come in the evocation shop. Bishamonten?
くらえ
I want Hot Wheels, man. I do. I know it's the same banner as Skahak Scotty. I don't really care about Skahak Scotty. Knickknack does for my account, but I don't. I want... I just want Hot Wheels.
それではい沈め沈め参りますはーいこれでいいできますこれでいい
So what you're saying is I should roll on Kenshin.
決めた火薬のこの時を待っていました
All I'm hearing is encouragement to roll on Kenshin.
オルトリアクター臨界とした我が暗黒の攻防で素粒子の回路クロスカリバー
全種解放加減はなしだ絶望に挑む
糖分補給の時間ですマスターさんお早く
You guys have a point. Did I earn enough points? How much did I need? 60 something? 60,000. Okay, I probably need to run it one more time.
イルミネーションが街を彩る時期になりましたね有名慣れた頃ほど油断しやすいものふと
Yeah, okay, I see it now. Yeah, Usugi Kenshin here. Oh, that's tempting. That's tempting. Oh. All right, let's play through a little bit more of Super Goryaku, and then we might do it a bit later. Yeah, if I roll, I'll roll near the end of stream. When in doubt, God Juna. Yeah, I can take a look after this battle. I really wish, specifically for like grinding events like this, there was like a fucking replay mode, you know? But Frostshard, what if I roll on rulers? Could just roll only on rulers. Yeah, yeah. Well, I need statues for all 7 for current rulers that I still have. So. And other things, you know? Domon still needs his skills up. Holmes needs his skills up. T.H.E Huang needs his skills up. Yeah. I got a lot of skills I need to level, and I need a lot of statues and a lot of gems. And I do not have a lot of those things. I don't know which chapter you're talking about. Good for rulers, I guess, to have? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more excited for the actual lotto than I am for this event, to be honest. So I think I can buy CEs to increase the amount of Makai rage points, right? I don't think I have enough of practically anything to do that. Yeah. I don't have enough of shit. Yeah, increases the rage points by the... yeah. But I don't have enough of any of those to do it, so... you know. Okay. That's a lot of no battle nodes. I really appreciate that. I don't mind doing like the random grinding because I can be doing something else. Like if I wasn't on stream right now, I'd probably have like a YouTube video up or I'd be like AFKing in Minecraft or something at one of my farms. Yeah. Oh, there's our archer. Who I don't know, so we're just gonna look away. Okay. So what do I have to do to keep her? I didn't pay attention to the message just now. Just finish the event? Okay. Does mean there's gonna be a lot of grinding though, because I have to up the Makai event things, aren't I? So I do need to try to buy some of those CEs, if I can, because that'll make my progression faster. Okay. Okay. Thank God. Okay, my house is incredibly hot right now. I'm gonna turn my... Jesus. Who the hell turned it up 4 degrees? Yo, I think my mother is trying to immolate me. Ugh. Disgusting. I don't like that. Oh, that's a cool looking car. Man looks like a Yakuza. I'm gonna ignore him. Yep. Okay. I'm sure I will see that later when I replay this at some point to read it. When I actually know the people we're talking about. Okay, oh Jesus, that's a lot of Makai points to need. Okay, alright, let me do this one, get that gold apple, and then I'll go to the next one, which I assume will be easier. Or not easier, but produce more. I will roll a little bit on Ruler Kenshin at the end of stream today. I will do that. See if my ruler catalyst skills keep up. Maybe it was a fluke. I only did it what, like 2 or 3? Oh well, I wasn't really thinking about the friend supports. I don't often think about the particular friend supports unless I really want someone to use. But like berserkers, you know? Berserkers are almost universally effective. Oh my goodness. Shimosa went up today, by the way, the off the shelf. It was longer than I expected it to be. Oh, is it double damage for her? Okay. Then I will take a look for her next time. Illegally modded car. It's a fucking tank. It's a tank. It's a tank with a tiger head. That is not an illegally modded car. That is a tank. Respectfully. Oh, yeah. Don't you mean Kakashi Hatake? Okay. Summer Carmi! I almost don't want to kill her. She can kill me. My god, she can murder me. Oh my god. God, I want Summer Carmilla so fucking bad. So bad. I don't even know when she's gonna be available. I just want her. Like, is she in the general pool? But I don't think so because it's summer. I haven't seen her on Raid Up, like, in forever, I don't think. Like, I don't remember seeing her on Raid Up either. Okay, yeah. I thought she might be. I was like, the summer servants aren't usually available all year round. Isn't the Grand Rider duel hella far away? Also, I have to be hella far along in the story to be able to do it.
今年もあと少しとなりました。ふと興味を覚えたのですが、今まで小さなことからコツコツとですね。一歩一歩。I straight up didn't recognize her until the second time I saw her in that Ascension. Yeah. Oh, that's a notification. Oh, let me make sure I'll be in the right tab when it opens. Okay. I mean, to be honest though, I feel like the best option is just whenever I get access to the level 90 mission is to just whack away at that one. I usually can't really do the 90 plus or 90 plus plus, but like, I can usually manage the 90. Every day I get closer to having an arts predominant setup at some point. I'm gonna have to ditch my buster stuff for arts soon if it keeps up this way. Yeah, genuinely. Bishamonten. And then Kokuten, we have Bishamonten. Now we just need the rest of the 7 lucky Kami.
target. Interesting. I didn't even look. I didn't care. I would like to have both Nagao Kagetoras. That would be nice. Ooh. Oh, the horrors. Now I have to roll on Castoria, potentially. Is Lancer Ryoma one I have to roll for, or is he the one in the shop? The leaf shop? Because that is Sakamoto Ryoma, right? In the leaf shop? Because I want him. I just wasn't sure I'd have enough, Rider's the free one, okay. I want the Rider regardless, I just wasn't sure I'd have enough Leaves of Evocation for him, and I don't think I do, technically. But yeah, I think I've seen Ryomon right up before. I thought that was Saseki Kojiro! Or was it Sakata Kintoki? Maybe it was Sakamoto Ryoma. I don't know. That broke me. That genuinely broke me. I'm still broken over that. No. Sakamoto Ryoma is the one with his wife, Sakata Kintoki is Gordon, and Saseki Kojiro is Assassin. I think. If I don't know it at this point, it's just gonna be the next Beowulf and Blood Axe. Which one of those is higher? This one. Yeah, didn't you know it's one of my favorite servants, Dakota Doyle, obviously. Wait, as in, like, who is this character Eric Blank, and they couldn't remember it was Blood Axe? Or, like... Good lord. Like his actual historical last name, right? Well, I can see why I can see why people would struggle with that, you know? Like that's reasonable to struggle with. Like if you don't know the historical figure super well. Oh, is it actually listed? Where is it listed in FGO? I mean, I know what it is. It's Haraldarsson. Oh, so is he known as Eric Haraldarsson? Is he like? I thought he was just Eric Bloodaxe. I genuinely did. Oh, it's in his I never read profiles. Gross. Yeah, I never read profiles. I mean, I know it's Haraldsson, but I never read profiles. So I get it. I don't blame him for that. Yes, that's why I got a golden apple, so I could use it. Man, grinding is boring. So boring. Yeah, you need a podcast at times like this. Or like someone else's Twitch stream. Oh. I mean, that's fair, I guess. I mean, I know I certainly would not do good with an FGO quiz, simply because I have deliberately allowed myself to kind of put so many things out of my mind to keep it from, like, coming back later at some point. Which is part of the reason why which is part of the reason why probably not next week, but the week after, I'll run a big stream going. I'll do the stream where I'm going over a lot of servants, because I'll also do the spreadsheet. That's my plan for the week after this next one. So like 2 weeks from now. It might be next week if I have like enough of a free day, but I don't know if I will. Well, reading comprehension is important. I had an entire rant about this in the Shimosa video. I don't know, you know, I can't judge other countries, but the American school system does not appropriately teach reading comprehension. And I think that's a goddamn shame. Because we suffer as a society for not actually teaching media literacy and reading comprehension anymore. Like, those are arguably incredibly important lessons, and for us to just, like, basically not teach them is kind of shitty. And for all intents and purposes, we don't teach them, you know? Like, we're taught to read, but reading isn't the same as reading comprehension or reading literacy. Just because you can sound out words on a page does not mean you know what you are sounding out. Well... I would keep it with my other plushies. A plushie is a plushie, and Nobu's cute. I wouldn't buy my own Nobu, but Nobu's cute, and a plushie is a plushie. Well, define the levels then. Define the criteria. What are we judging between? And I will need pictures.
見栄はいらぬと申しても夏の暑さに喉カラカラ息吹の御様勝ち抜くのホークスはーいおしまいね
Am I at 160,000? I don't think I am. I think I'm at 133. Oh. Yeah, damn it. Okay. The other thing is, it gets boring grinding this shit out. This is a really good EO. Yeah, see, you'd have to send images to the Discord for me to be able to remember all those different ones. Oh, Bomb Nobu is cute. God, I want EO so bad. EO and Himiko. Oof.
T.H.E を這う光天を覆う闇時すら届かぬ深淵に沈め宵闇かげる土の御霊
No clue what her envy does. It's been so long and I rarely see her on the list. So it is AoE and it does hit everyone. Yeah, Haraldson. Man, y'all are slacking. I ain't seen a single Nobu pop up. Disappointing. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it a couple minutes ago. That is one that I remember because we covered it in, we talked about it a little bit in my, Ancient Norse class, which is super fun. Oh, so EO's got damage. Okay, that's fair. Oh, had a little bit of lag there. By the way, I've got a new connector for my capture card, and the video hasn't gone out so far today, so I think that's a win. That was me earlier. I was on fanfiction until like 3 minutes before this stream started.
勝負ですよね。
了
Alright.
してるとこよ。損獣。
Okay, Elvis Noble is obviously in first place. Obviously.
いきまーす。
Followed by Vehicular Nobus.
人間の火力では
And then Bomb
もうあっても
Nobu.
私には及びません。おとなしく我が社に入いいね。我が軍門に
Nobu
下
with
り
the
な
blue
さい。
coat. Regular Nobu. Silver Nobu, Gold Nobu, Naked Nobu? In a cup? And then Scout Nobu, weird statue Nobus, and then I don't like those Mecha Nobus very much, and I also don't like the laser Nobu. And I don't know what the hell the one sitting in the chair is supposed to be. Yeah, T Nobu. Yeah, she's Nobu. Hey, I'm calling him like I see him, you know? I do need to repeat this one more time because I need to get to 160. Well, at least by grinding out these points, I am also grinding out items. Alright. Take a Draco. Oh. Yeah, then that's why it goes near the bottom. I don't need my Nobu to be smarter. Smarter Nobu defeats the point of Nobu. Respectfully.
欲望の熱は止まらない。この獣の仕事。日向火薬。お参りしてきます。好き放題扱ってあげましょう。のぞよかろう。世の行く手は
Oh.
阻めん。
Well, still.
あるよかろう。見るがよい。貴様らは繁栄の方。よくもの面を切り裂く。流星のきらめきである。テイバロントムスアウレア。ブルースリア。
そこだ。
Draco is just so nice. I really do love her. Fair. I do love a good vehicular character though, as evidenced by my love of car, Noah. Oh, buddy. This is not gonna go well for you.
燃えよ、テイバロンドムスアウレアよ。食ってラウスチアのクラウディウス。我が情熱は豪華のごとく。そこだな。
Bye, Nobu. And other Nobu.
埋葬の花をくれ。
Okay. Should have unlocked the next set of sections. How many sections are in this event, by the way? Because I'm on 6. I would assume if it went a week, I would assume 7, but you know, I could be wrong. Load my skip button. Load the skip button. It's my one joy. Load my skip button. Oh, no, sent me the event guide. I can literally just check. 9. There's 9 sections. Yeah. I think. Because that in section 9 was where the raid quests were at. So I'm assuming there's 9 sections. Like, that sounds right. $12, huh? Okay. Was not expecting 12. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Oh, I can put anyone up here. Okay. Where's my girl? I can't put anyone? I must just be blind. Hold on. That's fine. I left the welfare in the front line. I didn't move her. Him. Them. No. Yeah, I've got the two. Oh, I have to set her. Okay. But I don't... Oh! I do have her. God, where the fuck is she? The problem is I totally forgot that I had her already. Alright, where the fuck is she? Somewhere down in my unleveled servant pile. Right? No. What the hell? Why? Why can I not find her? Okay, she's an archer. We'll just do it that way. I don't have many archers. Jesus. My fucking God. Oh, hi, Miguel.
我が身に宿れ。
食われるぞ。
Okay, I didn't know the actual orientations of these servants, so I took a bet on whether Ashi or Koyan would be more useful. But I should have kept Zuge instead of Ashia. Well, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Yeah. I don't even know what his skills do, I just know that I pop all of them.
よ迷う信じる山のこと黒雲これだ手の拳だ
天軍我にあり
さてよほ
Yeah.
そうねあなたも
払い燃えよけさせてみよ利天が弔い我が身に宿れ
いいだそうだこの一戦を決するだけだいや俺の覚悟だ風林火山
I'm just not looking. I'm deliberately not looking. I'm purposefully and intentionally not looking. Okay.
光の時これまで疑似神格並列接続暗黒太陽臨界狂乱怒涛悪霊作こいつが
Frost, I didn't watch the One Piece, so I have no clue what it did or what it mentioned. I'm not looking.
利天が弔い我が身に宿れ
Liar, I thought you said I just had to break the break bar. I've been bamboozled, tricked, hoodwinked. Oh, they sealed the fucking break bar. What the fuck?
利天が弔い我が身にそれそれ
I don't like this.
まだ
I don't like
死ぬわ
this.
けには
I don't like this one bit. No, no, no. I do not.
まだは敵
天軍我にあり
Good. Honestly, surprised that Ashia stayed. Okay.
にわかのお弁当タイム
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get to.
はち切れそうでしょ好き放題扱ってあげましょう日向にさやかにうん了解ほら
No, because I already took it out once, Frost Charge. I had the break bar. I had Overgate pop up.
これとこれとこれとこれとこれとこれと
So, I mean,
それではお先に失礼おば
I don't think I'm getting to the end of this. I might have to try again.
失敗返金保証するから
利天放棄
無駄ですよ
利天が弔い我が身に宿れ星の輝きを今ここに我が天秤に集いきらめき
ええ宝石の声を聞けばよいのでしょ
そうしぶっ飛ばしますわよ
あくまで華麗に
え
There's only so much trust I can put in Forklift Lady when it's a ruler versus a ruler. There's no class advantage anywhere. Should have grabbed an Avenger. I'll get an Avenger next time.
天軍我にあり
Alright, Forklift
我が
Lady,
天
my
秤
love.
に祈りなさいぶっ飛ばしますわよ
Keep fighting. I believe in you.
裁定を下しますこれはあなたの善の軽さそしてあなたの罪の重さ一つやめなさい光をえ私の宝石たち
You're assuming I survived long enough to stun for that.
遅い
あこれ無理ですね 小屋しかや森に帰ります。
ビテンホーク
But just took out more than half my HP in one hit.
天風我にある
I'm dead. I'm actually dead.
任せなさい。光よ効果打撃戦の用意はよくて
Hit the brake bar the second time.
我が身に宿れ
ぶっ飛ばしますわよ。効果打撃戦の用意はよくて
リトンが褒められ我が身に宿れ
Oh, thank God. Oh man, that was rough. We almost failed. We almost failed. Okay. Skip through. And what is next? This is no battle node. Okay. Alright. What? Oh! Oh no! I love the Nobu simp. That's really funny. Okay, lots of no battle nodes, which is nice for me. Means a lot less to do. And free quartz to claim. Okay, alright. Okay. Oh, alright. Oh, I'm so well behind where I need to be to do that. Wait, do I have enough in the event shop to buy any of those CEs to up my Makai points? Oh, I have some. I can do a little. I can do one. Even one will be helpful, to be honest. You know what I can do? I might be able to buy a second one if I do a little finagling. Hold on. I think I can only buy up to 8, damn. It's like if I could get up to 200, I could have bought another CE, but nope. Nope. Okay, at least put one of them on. Alright. We're probably not gonna get to the 6 fights today, to be honest. Yeah. Where's my... Yeah, we want the 90. CE with ISO and someone. Yeah. Oh. All right. I don't think you're really doing much for me. Where's my event CE? We'll do that. Just to get me some more points per. I don't really care about the rewards. It's the points per time. I will roll on the Kenshin banner. I just want to get a little. I want to see. Oh, from Rome to Thermae with love. I want to see how many points I gain with the second CE active. I'm at what, 170 something? Is I think what I was at. So that's our benchmark. Promise I will roll on that banner. Either way, it'll be more points than I'm currently getting on each of these. So. You little fucker with your evades. You and me, we're gonna fight. Suck a dick, you stupid little monkeys. Die! Sorry. I hate it when somebody pops a fucking evade. Only I'm allowed to pop evades in this game. Everyone else can eat it. Jesus. Christ. That's so many. That's unnecessary. My god. Oh Jesus. 12 plus, I mean, yeah, I guess. You want to donate those extra 4 billion to me? That would be nice. We should be able to send our friends points. I know, they need to introduce that as something you can do. Okay, so 30,000, that went up pretty significantly. Alright, I think we're gonna go roll on some banners real quick. Well, one banner. Oh, I got a golden fruit. Makes up for the one I just spent. God damn it, I should run myself out of AP before I quit quit with this for the day. I need to run myself out of AP because I spent the fucking apple. Now I need to use the goddamn apple. Ugh.
ートいたしましょう。エチェから来ました。やはり今は良いですね。
Horsey.
はち切れそうでしょ。ひなた火薬の匂い。おま
That's something I have to be better about, just like in general. Is like if I invest a golden apple, I need to then use all the yeah.
無駄ですよ。いざ参る。私がぶっ飛べ。国家に邪魔です。いざ参る。
そこだ。
飛べ。
そこだ。
いざ参る。
そこだ。
やってやれ。
そこだ。
無駄ですよ。無駄ですよ。
Stupid little monkey.
いざ参る。浅い浅い浅い。飛べ。
Fair. I wasn't really looking to complete the point ladders, to be honest. That's not my sort of playing. You know?
我がお任せあれ。
Just not really what I'm here for. Oh, I should have read. Okay. I did that. I just did that. That was a choice. That was certainly a choice I just made.
飛べ。死ね。
剣心必殺。無
駄ですよ。無駄ですよ。まあまあ少し落ち着きましょう。やはり今は良いですね。
運は手に、鎧は胸に、手柄は足にあり。
殺戮だ。
いざ参る。
全種解放。加減はなしだ。絶望に挑む。
飛べ。
け。
いざお任せあれ。お任せあれ。宝刀よ、我が命運を開け。いざ毘沙門天の加護とあり。飛天発動。知らぬい。
Yikes.
我こそは腐敗の
I
軍
can't do
神。
games that are like that. They're just, it's too much, you know? Like, oh, back to back like that? Nah. 40,000. Okay. Oh. I'll run through this 2 more times. Oh man. Okay. That's fair. You know what? Props to you. I don't have the mental fortitude to do that. Is it just me, or do I feel like Coulter is hitting real? Oh, you know what? I just realized what I did. The CE that was on Coulter was buffing his Buster attacks. So when I switched it for the event CE, His attacks are weaker. Yeah. Yep, I see what I did. Should have put it on Koi and Skaya.
少し落ち着きましょう。ちょっといっぱいだけですから。はち切れそうでしょ。日向に火薬の
次は何？
お任せあれ。美点を。
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it. I should have. I'll do it before I run this quest again. That explains why it was taking me so much longer, because normally Coulter hits harder. Like normally on a buster he'd be able to take out one of these monkeys all on his own, but I've been really struggling. Oh, you little evading shit. It was a one-round evade too, wasn't it? Not one turn. God, I hate these monkeys. God, I hate these monkeys with a burning fucking passion. Man, do I hate these monkeys. Dick, you little shits. This time I don't fuck it up. No, fuck the monkeys, they're terrible. I don't like them. I do not like them one bit. Nope. I don't like the monkeys. I've heard. I'm just not capable of that level of life. I'm not. I can't. I genuinely can't.
次の戦場に案内してください。まだまだ打ち足りません。
Oh! Oh, because I clicked repeat, it didn't let me change any. Oh, okay. It's fine. We figured it out. We knew what I did wrong. Fingers crossed that I actually get enough points this time to get up to the 300k. It's a whole turn! It's not gonna take any damage. I might as well pop some arts cards off and try to up my NP game.
下手ですよ。
了解。
お任せあれ。
けああ、ああ。そこだ。もはやメガネは必要は
See, that's what I mean. Normally that would have taken out that whole thing. Yeah, I read that in a comment earlier. I just don't want to use the NP until the end, to be honest. I'm back to doing that. I was like, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to regain the NP for the third round, so I might as well just save it to the third round. I'm sure I could set up a farming team for this event. I just haven't had time. I mean, at this point I should be able to with the servants I have, at least like a somewhat okay setup, you know? Like you would think.
お任せあれ。
あくまで華麗に。
美点王国。
国家に。
ぶっ飛べ。
了解。
Well, good to know.
もはやメガネは必要は
Yay.
エチオから来ました。
Thank you, Delivery Nobu.
いっぱいだけですから。
運は天に、鎧は胸に、手柄は足にあり。
次はね。
最悪のように。はち切れないでしょ。ひなたの最悪のように。
我が白たちのホムラ、受けるがよい。いざ。天心。毘沙門天が真意を抜き放つは今ぞ。美点発想。知らないが立ち。美点王族。朝よ。
Overkill.
一つ。
Yeah, but sorry, but I needed to kill you very hard. Very, very hard. Okay, I'm also going to kill you very, very hard.
人類反省。
全種解放加減はなしの絶望に挑む大変
You see, Monkey? You see this overkill notification? This is me murdering you.
おや幸福ですか。では引きなさい。ええ、お礼参りはいつでもお待ちしてま
38.
す。
I don't think that'll quite get me to the 300,000, so I think I'm done for today and I won't have any more shit I can do. Oh, it does get me. Well, I will tap through no battle nodes. I'm just not going to start any more grinding. Okay. Come on. Oh. This one? With all the little chibis on it? Yep. Oh, okay, so these are the big battles? Oh, okay. Well, go till I don't have any more AP. I need a foreigner. Is there a foreigner that would also have, like, damage up because of Shinsengumi stuff? There should be. There might not be. I could be wrong. Yeah. But a foreigner would be helpful. There just aren't any. Okay. Cool. Alright. This is fine. Is it a ruler? Or is it this something else that's like specific to this particular thing? Okay. Let's try that. Ow! I should switch to CE. Motherfucker! Every time. Every time I forget. Right after I click, I remember. Jesus. Yeah, I thought Ranmaru was... Oh, God. That gives me anxiety just looking at it. Like, I don't like that, you know? Okay. Yep. I very rarely use Demon Mommy Nobu, and I forget how much I like Demon Mommy Nobu. Oh, wow. That was surprisingly effective. Hey look, I finished my master missions. I think that might be like one of the first times ever. I think the only other time I did was during the original Lotto I played. Okay.
Illumination が街を彩る時期になる。惰性で達成感が失われない。
The little chibi is really funny. Alright, I had you? Yep. I think I had that. Well, that's why. I don't have AP for any more than this second fight. I will do more later, but this is my last fight for today. I said that like 3 fights ago.
街道一の弓取りとはこの吉本よ。世に一切の油断なし。
是非に及ばず陳滅あるのみ。是非に及ばず陳滅あるのみ。
はち切れそうでしょ。好き放題扱 せてあげましょう。
あ
覇人天井一点視界に波動を開く。破壊せよ三千大戦天
Beautiful.
メッセージ。
傷をつかせる
それだ
と
けか。
眠れ永遠に。
Yep. Okay. All right, boys, girls, and squirrels. I am willing to do... Damn, now I want to roll on that, but I'm not gonna. Okay. I am willing to do two things. I will roll a 10 pole, and I'm willing to spend 10 tickets. Yep. That is what I'm willing to do, so that is what I will do. I don't really have like a ruler catalyst or anything. Like, I don't have anything applicable or relevant, unfortunately. Or I would pull it out, but nope. Don't have it. See, now that you're now that we've made it a joke, it's never gonna happen again. Like, I'm just never gonna get another ruler. That's how it works, you know? I guess I could grab a cat. Hold on, let me see if there's a T.H.E available. Okay, I grabbed a T.H.E. T.H.E, you have to wish me good luck. Okay, we're purring. So hopefully, purring will be helpful. Okay, buddy. Gross. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I know. I just knew Mori wasn't what I wanted. Need another Lancer. Peachy, I think you might be bad luck. I think you might be bad luck. Here's you bad luck. Just so you guys can see what she's doing. We're making muffins. We're making muffins. Aggressively. Excitedly. Dang. Don't do it, Seki. Don't do it, Seki. Don't do it, Seki. Peachy, you couldn't stay in the closet. I don't know. I think she's perfectly fine now. Alright, buddy, you ready to be down? You can go down. Hi, buddy. You're in trouble. Don't do it, Seki. Yeah. 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 Hold on. That's the sound of someone messaging me on Messenger, and I can only imagine that that might be Knick-Knack laughing at me. Oh. Nope, wasn't Knick-Knack. I'm sad. I'm sad. I would have liked to Kagetora. But alas, no Kagetora wanted to show up today. Peachy. Peachy, you're in so much trouble. Disaster of a cat. Well, there was a ding, and well, usually when I'm streaming and there's a ding, it's one of you guys. 'Twas bad gotcha luck, though. Alright. So there's 8 days left on the event period, so actually, I am planning on streaming FGO next week. Probably on Monday. Probably in the morning, to be honest, on Monday, because I don't have any other... That is... Probably because I don't have any other, if I do that, I can finish the event. Unless I finish it on my own. I might finish it on my own. If I do, I'll let you guys know if I finish it on my own. I've certainly got a fair amount of time this week to do that, so. But I think that is it for me. Yeah. So I might finish it on my own, like today or tomorrow. I'll wait till my AP refills. I don't really want to spend any more apples if I can avoid it. Especially with the lotto coming up, so. Wednesday, 1 p.m., I will be streaming Anno 117, Pax Romana. And Friday, 5 p.m., we are doing Baldur's Gate. We're going to take on Grimforge. And I believe Thursday at 3 p.m., Realm should be online doing Elden Ring Night Rain. So you should definitely go check out and support his, pretty much his first stream, I think. I think that's his first solo stream on the channel. And join us for Baldur's Gate, and join me for Anno 117 on Wednesday. Find the Latin in the thumbnail and message it to me in chat when you join me. Because that'll be a fun wall of text to see in the chat. But I will see you guys next time.